Okay, think everything's good, I hope. Stuff's working, and yeah. Alright. Alright, let's just get into it, yeah? Just gonna say in advance, sorry if I'm a bit out of it. There's been some stuff in my real life that's been a bit heavy lately, and it kind of caught up to me. So I apologize if I'm not as fun as I usually am. So, yeah, maybe I can just get out of my head by piloting robots. Get in the robot, right? Yeah. Alright, so, yeah. It doesn't really help that, I kind of also woke up from a nap to try and recenter my head a little bit before coming on, and yeah. I'm kind of weirdly... shit. Dog. I closed the window this time, so there's no dog. There's no dog this time. Alright, let's see. Where did we even leave off? Oh yeah, okay. We're in the next bit. We're in the next bit of the, Legend of Kestrel Lancers. Let's see. Lancers, I won't mince words, we are in a nightmare scenario. House Hiritsu's elite commandos were able to raid Marshal Pedrosa's command... Oh, yeah, okay, that's what happened. We were getting ready to do the Force Cities thing, and then Pedrosa got her ass kicked, and now we have to go rescue her, I think. Or, I don't know. I might as well just read the dang memo. Pedrosa's command center... able to raid Marshal Pedrosa's command center and get away with her battalion's encrypted Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations codebooks. If decrypted, House Liao will be able to decode House Davian wideband comm chatter and any transmission sent to Comstar facility... sent into any Comstar facility on occupied planetary networks. The entire security of Operation RAT could be in jeopardy. Our MIIO liaison believes that the encrypted codebook data packets are now in the hands of Maskarova, the Capellan State Intelligence Service. Our spies have reported that since the start of the war, the Maskarova have been struggling to keep up and verify the flood of reports and information pouring into Xi'an every day. The head of the Maskarova crisis team, Justin Shang, is said to have instigated rules requiring local and regional verification of any new intelligence data before being... Hey Nexus, how you doing, bud? Yeah, this is a big oh no situation that we're in right now. Let's see. Any new intelligence data before being forwarded? Hey, I guess I do gotta hydrate, huh? Nothing much, man. Little out of it today, but we here, we doing the thing. You can handle it, wet nose? How you doing, man? Alright. Hydration has occurred. Because of this, our MIIO liaison believes that the codebooks will stay on Tigris until they are decoded or verified by some other means, which means there is still hope that we can intercept Third Cruce's stolen codebooks before they are allowed to transmit them to Xi'an. Commander, we cannot allow these codebooks to get off-world. Once we identify the location of Maskarova, we will need to act swiftly and eliminate any data relayed satellites that can transmit the codebook data packets to a jump ship or Comstar. I'll need your unit to be ready at a moment's notice the second we identify where they are holding the codebooks. Prepare your lance for rapid deployment the moment we can verify the facility that is housing the codebooks. Unfortunately, I will not be able to commit additional forces to reinforce you for the mission, Commander. The Kestrel Lancer's primary objective of bringing the system into the fold has not changed. And for now, House Hiritsu and Laurel's Legion still maintain control of Tigris. I'm trusting that you and Rayana are the only ones capable of getting this done without much support from the rest of the Second Crucis. Don't let us down now, Commander. Alright. Guess we're doing it. Continue. Yeah, that negotiation looks about right. Do I have any battle mechs that really need to be attended to right now? Not really. Okay, good. I want to keep Badass in the Lance. I want to keep the Catapult. Whirlwind, I could probably go down in tonnage a little. Do I want to, though? I kind of don't want to, but I will, if I must. Let's see, Whirlwind can be swapped out. Nah. I'm half tempted to just go over tonnage. It's really not that big of a deal. Wait. I'm gonna look at the quick draw, I mean. Just real quick so I can see what I need to do here. This thing has destroyed equipment, so how long will it take to replace the jump jet? I have no idea how long it's going to take to replace the jump jet, but I'm just going to trust that it'll take a half-decent amount of time, I suppose. Not much can be done about it now, though. Let's see. Let's pop on a couple of medium lasers, too, while we're at it. Work order time exceeds time until next mission. Screw it. Let's just do it. And I'll just be over tonnage for the mission. It's fine. So let's drop Whirlwind back in there. And I think we just go. We're a little over tonnage, but that's okay. Yes, I will wait for the mission to start. Because I think all we're doing is just a base raid. I think. Let's see. Hold up. I'm gonna toy around with some audio real quick, because I like being able to hear the game itself.
They can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security, putting not just our lives, but all Federated Suns forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskirovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance.
I want to be able to see my chat too, so
good luck.
There we go. Let's fire off the boomstick real quick. And there is one base that's right there. So let's go ahead and just wreck it. I'm very, very much hoping that we can destroy these things before they become problematic. Shouldn't be too hard. I say that and then probably watch later on in the mission I'm going to end up dying in a stupid way. It's just how it is, huh? Let's see. Go ahead and target the Wolverine, please. I would very much not like to have a Wolverine on me while I'm breaking things. There we go. Go. Fire the boomstick into the tiny mech. There we go.
It's now even more critical to carry out this operation quickly.
Alright, well, I'm not sure about quickly given the composition of the lance, but I'm reasonably sure we'll at least be able to fulfill the request quick enough. There's one. Get the enemies off my tail. I've got more stuff to break. Alright, where are we at? Go. bit dangerous for me to do, just firing on all cylinders like that, but I think it's for the best if we just get the operation done with as fast as humanly possible. Let's see, I know that there are other enemy mechs over there, but I've got other things to attend to. Take him out. How much more do I need to destroy? Heat's getting a little critical. That's not good.
Commander,
There's another one.
Warrant Officer Jason, just intercepted enemy force. Catching it in now. Hopefully it's the coast.
I swear to God, you're gonna play German skeletons now, ain't ya?
Or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they
Schnipp, schnapp!
complete their handoff.
Ja,
Yep.
liebe Schnappi, das
Called
Krokodil!
it.
Komm aus dem Gebiet, direkt am Nil! Ja, und Schnappi
It's
ist
always,
so
yep,
verletzlich!
the German
Wenn ich
skeletons.
schnapp, den fresse ich! Zum Schnappen bin ich immer
That's some Masquerova stuff, alright.
Schnipp, schnapp, Himmel ab! Hab
It's a
mich
sabotage
schnappnerweise aus diesem Scheiß Ei befreit! Und Schnipp, schnapp, Schnappi, 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 schnapp!
Oh my God.
Babadabab.
There we go.
Schnipp, schnapp, Schnappi, 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 schnapp Beine ab! Schnapp,
Perfect.
Köpfe ab! Schnibbelibab, schnibbel ab!
Well, Brit's having a bit of a hard time.
Schnipp, schnapp!
Twice.
Ich bin Schnappi, das Krokodil! Komm aus dem Gebiet, direkt am Nil! Ja, und Schnappi ist so verletzlich! Dann wenn ich schnapp, den fresse ich!
Okay.
Zum Schnappen bin ich immer bereit! Schnipp, schnapp, Himmel ab! Hab
Alright,
mich
well,
schnappnerweise aus
looks
diesem
like-
Scheiß Ei befreit! Und Schnie, schnapp, Schnappi,
Alright.
Schnappi, Schnappi, schnapp!
I think,
Babadabab. Schnie, schnapp, Schnappi, Schnappi,
Oh.
Schnappi, schnapp Beine ab!
we had some spam.
Schnapp, Köpfe ab! Schnibbelibab, schnibbel ab!
Oh my God.
Schnipp, schnapp!
How many times did you do that?
Ich bin Schnappi, das Krokodil! Komm aus dem Gebiet, direkt am Nil! Ja, und Schnappi ist so verletzlich! Dann wenn ich schnapp, den
How many times did you do that?
Zum Schnappen bin ich
5 times. Oh my God.
Schnipp, schnapp, Himmel ab! Hab mich
Jesus.
schnappnerweise aus diesem Scheiß
Alright.
befreit!
Oh, Brit's down.
Schnie, schnapp, Schnappi,
Why
Schnappi,
did she
Schnappi, schnapp!
break the freaking cataphract? Now
Schnie,
6.
schnapp,
Oh
Schnappi,
God.
Schnappi, Schnappi, schnapp Beine ab! Schnapp,
God.
Köpfe ab! Schnibbelibab, schnibbel ab!
Oh God. That was 6. Oh frick. That's ridiculous. Okay, okay. We got a big payout. Liao hates us more. We, managed to kill everything, but they decrypted our stuff too quickly. So, I guess there's nothing else to do, really, but take the next mission. And Captain Brit is dead, even though she leveled up. I'm very tempted to just retry this mission, because that sucks. Nah. Brit can stay dead. It's fine. What the frick? We got a Zeus? Okay, hell yeah. That's pretty cool. You know what? Brit's death was worth it. Her death paid for a Zeus, even though she destroyed my cataphract. Okay. Commander, thanks for taking this debriefing with me in private. After your extraction, our support infantry moved to capture all Masquerova's facilities. Our MIIO liaison has reviewed the intel collected, and we've determined that the Masquerova was ordered to verify their prize before they would be allowed to forward the packets up to Sian. Thanks to your intervention, they were unable to do so. In their panic, they did the only thing they could do to get this message off-world, transmitting the fully encrypted data packets through Comstar. Under Justin Shang's mandates, they couldn't forward the package directly to Xi'an. They needed to forward their reports to their commonality's regional capital for processing and verification. Normally, this would have been Tikhonov had we not already conquered it. So instead, they were forced to transmit the passages to the capital of their neighboring commonality. They've transmitted the codebooks to Sarna. Little do they know that Sarna is already a marked target for the fifth wave of Operation Rat. House Davian's COC has just decided that the 5th Cyrus Fusiliers and a pair of mercenary battalions will be the units that take Sarna. The Fusiliers are already looking for some payback after the Liao ambassador to New Syrtis captured or kidnapped Duke Michael Hasek Davian 15 days ago, when CID attempted to arrest the ambassador for espionage. Commander, I'm invoking your position within the Kestrel Lancers as a Special Operations Battle Mech Company and ordering you to assemble your troops and depart for Sarna on your own. With Marshal Pedroza injured, she has been recalled to New Avalon to report to the MIIO Director, Quintus Allard, to alert him of our situation personally. In her absence, I am needed here to secure Tigris with the rest of the 2nd and 3rd Crucis. Unfortunately, the only support I can give at the moment is this freshly repaired Zeus, whose pilot was killed in action during the Cares Intruders ambush. While I'm still attempting to charter a jump ship route for this task, be ready to depart from Tigris in no more than 7 days. I'll have more information for you prior to your departure. Until you meet up with the 5th Syrtis Fusiliers, you'll be on your own. So prepare your forces for anything and everything. Make sure you stock up on provisions from the market and begin all refits and repairs prior to leaving for Sarna. We'll discuss further details when I have them. Okay. Well, Brit completely screwed up my cataphract again. God damn it. And then she died, so... that's some crap. Alright. Time to repair all the mechs. And potentially hire someone new to replace Brit, because Brit sucked. Alright. You know what? We'll go with Irvin. Irvin will now be replacing Brit. Let's see, what equipment can we get from here? Didn't I have to get some stuff for a mission? Oh, there's a binary laser here. Nice, okay. And a bunch of battle mechs that I really don't care about. Okay. All of them are very, very discounted, though, so there's something. I love that they have an extra cataphract and catapult, just in case. And actually, I really do want a Cyclops. When I've been doing the... sometimes off-stream, I like to play in the instant action mode. And I've come to really, really like the Cyclops. But I'll wait. It's a bit too expensive for me right now. Just know, though, that I really do love this. I really have come to like the Cyclops. It's a cool mech. Let's see, what else can I get from here? Collect 1 Griffin and collect 5 machine guns, tier 2. And I didn't see any tier 2 machine guns, so... collect 1 LRM-20, tier 2. Collect 6 autocannon 10s, tier 3. What kind of job is that? No. Alright. Wait. Stop that. Alright, I got all of my... Let's see. Repair all the mechs. That's the first step. Second step, we need to depart for the next mission. Commander, I've tried contacting both the COC and the Fusiliers to alert them to our plight, but since their impending invasion of Sarna is considered top secret, the entire unit is operating under a communications blackout until they secure Sarna. But by that time, it could be too late for us. We will need to dispatch you to Sarna on your own. Your mission will be to link up with the 5th Syrtis Fusiliers Combat Commander, General Gordon Heartstone, or the Battle Mech Regiment Commander, Colonel Anthony Harkness, and deliver this verigraphed message from myself explaining our situation. Once you've made contact with them, your objective on Sarna is to find the location of Sarna's Maskarova headquarters and demolish it before they can decrypt the 3rd Crucis's codebooks. See if General Heartstone or Colonel Harkness can spare some forces to support you once you've made contact. Unfortunately, due to Sarna's distance through hostile space and with jump ship availability being in short supply, the best we could muster for you is a route that will take over 3 months before you arrive at Sarna, and another 16 days traveling from the jump point to the planet itself. By the time you touch down, it will be almost a month after the Fusiliers have initiated their invasion of the planet. If everything goes well, by the time you reach Sarna, they should have a strong foothold in an already established in-system. Commander, until you make contact with the Fusiliers, you'll be on your own with no support. So I need to ask, are you absolutely sure you have all of your mechs and equipment queued for refits during your journey? I have no idea what the situation on Sarna will look like by the time you arrive, so be extra sure that you have collected all needed provisions prior to departing. Godspeed, Commander. Contact me once your objective is complete. Alright. Seems like that's what we gotta do now. What do you think, boys? How do you think this is gonna go?
Sarna, capital system of the Sarna Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Innisphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Syrtis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Heartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Innisphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Syrtis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
And it took us 3 months to get here. Why do I get the feeling that we're too late and that we're going to have to be the ones to take this place? Why do I get the distinct impression that that is the case? Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Brit completely screwed up the cataphract and broke all the weapons. So, guess who needs a refit before we can actually send the thing out there? Oh, Jesus, okay. Dang it, Brit. Why have you done this? You know what? Worth it. Worth it. I'm just gonna do it. Slap on that medium laser. Let's see. I would like to at least have another leveled medium laser. Okay, there we go. So this means we must... Oh, wait, no. I must also get a new weapon here. Damn it, Brit. This is what happens when you die like an idiot. Alright. Wait, no, get rid of that. I do need to buy that, but it's for something unrelated. So... Light rifle burst fire. I mean... I can only fit... No, I think I could fit that on there if I really wanted... If I really felt like doing something ridiculous like that. Do I want to do something ridiculous like that? Heavy rifle burst fire. You know what? I don't really want to put a machine gun on there. That seems like a waste. Alright. I'm just gonna slap some black market nonsense on here and see how we do. And the weapon I will pick... Sure. Heavy rifle burst fire. That's fine. Now we just need to load up with heavy rifle ammo. Let's see, what can I equip? What else can I equip here? Go back. I could just max out the armor and call it good. Alright, fine. That seems like a reasonable idea. And you broke your LRM-15s. So that means we're going to need to slap another LRM-15 on there. God dang it. Okay. Another LRM-15. Begin the work. So, unfortunately, Badass and my catapult can't be going into fights with us, but we can, in fact, take the Zeus. Let's see, we can take the Zeus, and we can also take... You know what, we'll just go heavy for this mission. That seems fine. Alright, time to save. And let's get back in here. Alright. What other weapons did I need to buy for my mission? Let's see, a machine gun... mechs are on the market right now. Nothing that I really want to buy is the answer to that question. So instead, let's just hit up the cantina first. Kill 3 enforcers. I think we can accomplish that. And kill 16 J. Edgar units. Yeah, I think we can accept that too. And let's see the mission briefing. We're on our final approach to Sarna, and I'm still getting nothing from the Davian command channel. I'm also picking up a large amount of space debris in shallow orbit outside of Sarna's exosphere. It looks to be the debris of a number of destroyed dropships or satellites, but they're too small to make out any discernible origin. Wait a minute. Commander, I'm just beginning to get a read on the 5th Certus Fusilier's encoded channel. It's incredibly faint. They appear to be sending an SOS. The message is only a single set of coordinates accompanied by a single repeating text transmission. Mayday, Mayday, this is the 5th Syrtis Fusiliers calling for assistance from any forces loyal to the Federated Suns. We are in need of assistance at the following coordinates. No holovid, no audio, no declaration of any kind of identification, and the signal is so faint that I can't even get a read on anything beyond the text transmission and the coordinates. I don't like this, Commander. I don't like this one bit. Unfortunately, these coordinates are the only lead we have at finding the Fusiliers, and we need to get those codebooks and their help, or everything will be lost. If this signal is legitimate, we'll need to assist the Fusiliers and make contact with General Heartstone or Colonel Harkness if we are going to have any hope of completing our mission. But be extremely cautious, Commander. This has all the markings of a trap to lure Davian loyalists into an ambush. I would not risk our most effective mechs until we have a better idea for what's going on. If it's as bad as it looks, we're going to need to prepare for the long haul. Sure. Well, you know how we're doing. C-bills and salvage shares. So, I think it's time for Irvin to earn his keep. These two are being worked on, so we need new battle mechs. We need a mech that's good with ballistics and energy weapons, so ballistics first. You know what? I think the guy needs a trial by fire in our Zeus. No, you know what? I'll just put him in a machine. I'll put him in a Warhammer. That seems fine. And now we need an energy dork, so I don't really like any of the options, but we'll put him in the quick... do we want to put him in the quick draw? I mean, he's okay with missiles. He's not great. Has the potential to be good with missiles. You know what? Time for missile training for this boy. Actually, I don't feel good about that. I'll be 5 over tonnage, it's fine. I'd rather have assured victory. Let's go. I fully anticipate this just to be an ambush, but we'll see.
Attention. Prepare for battle.
Let's see how it is when we touch down.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
I fully expect this to go sideways very quickly.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright.
The communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Soina undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Suns wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Syrtis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Kaplan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why do I get the feeling that we're gonna get there and then all of a sudden they're gonna turn on us because it's a trap? That's just a feeling I get going into this. I'm fully expecting this to just be one big stupid trap. In we go. What do you guys think the likelihood of that this is going to be a trap? Me, I think it's like 75-90%. I fully expect to encounter a lot of resistance when I get there. But let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I get a mission that doesn't involve me getting ambushed from all sides for once. That'd be awesome. Are those battle mechs in combat right now, or are they just sort of chilling?
Transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming next, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about
God.
Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Damn.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Alana Damu, 5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
Okay.
We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
Alright.
We're
Well,
on this, Captain.
here we go. Take him down. Boomstick. Get him.
I'm reading more Liao
Focus your
forces on
fire.
board. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No. Our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the down support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sarna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence
Take out the
was
next
completely
heavy.
inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by
My
a
mech's
few
getting
regiments
hammered
of militia
pretty
with
hard.
possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of Materan's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on
Blank
this
energy
rock.
buckshot to the
Then,
face.
their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Dang, okay, there's so many units.
Target received. We're on your target, Commander.
Pivot.
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the sign of jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation has seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling
Guy.
anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
Give me all base. We're target for the critical
Bottleneck is lost for
Go.
destruction.
That one's dead. Start speeding up.
Tango down.
Go.
We have your target,
down.
Commander. Watch out, that mech is going critical.
All going towards the system. We call the new sailor U-boats took out the local HPG.
Hey, get him, get him, get him.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The HPG was our only
Get
hope
them.
of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet.
No.
Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
PPCX is down.
Enemy Tango spotted.
Incoming missile.
Take him out.
Incoming missile.
Lost another weapon. Alright. Alright, buddy. You can run, but you can't hide. I am coming for you.
Enemy mech compromised.
Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
There we go.
Your
Got him.
Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Alright. Fair enough. Guess we are stuck with you now. Oh, that's tragic. What can I claim right now? Probably pick up a Panther, and then I'll probably just grab the jump jets. So I can pawn the Panther off at least. Thanks for watching our backs out there, Commander. Ever since McCarran's killed a majority of the Fusilier on the Grey River, we've been in bad shape. Lots of the survivors that we found have had severe injuries or infections after weeks of surviving off of Sarna's jungle, but we recovered a handful of mech warriors who are still fit for service after having their mechs blasted out from under them by the armored cavalry. If you don't mind taking on the extra personnel, I'll assign them over to you as you see fit. They're good mech warriors. But I just don't have enough equipment to keep them in this fight. When you're ready, let's see what made Marshal Davian feel the need to send you all the way out here to this hellhole on your lonesome. Okay, well, we have another pilot. I shouldn't have hired one. Alright. Let's see, first I need to pawn the Panther. There we go. And now I need to do some repairs. It's going to be expensive, but I need to purchase a new PPCX and a new medium laser. Or at the bare minimum, a new PPC and a new laser. New medium laser. Okay. New PPCX and medium laser. There we go. I'll keep those on deck for when we need to refit that battle mech. And let's see. What else they got here? Well, I would love an awesome. Actually, are there any mechs that I don't especially care about? The answer to this question, of course, is yes, but I do want to keep the Battle Master. The Phoenix Hawk has been really good. I never used the Shadow Hawk for anything, so that's going to be the ones that gets pawned along with... No, the Jenner's done us good too. I think we can keep the Jenner. You know what? Let's pawn the Commando. And then we're gonna pawn the Shadowhawk. And then... I'll keep the Flea. Because it at least has done us, like, kind of okay in battle so far when we've had to deploy it. So I'll keep it, but I think we need to pick up an Awesome. Yeah, that's fine. And then the next mission will give us enough cash in order to pay this back, and then some. So, I'm going to go ahead and save. That kind of makes me feel better about this. That I do actually have an Awesome now, because I really love the Awesome as a battle mech. This thing is really freaking cool. Let's see. And for those who don't really know, I talked extensively about this. Or rather, I've talked about this battle mech when I do my battle mech lore stuff. So yeah. Actually, that wasn't really a good investment, but I'm gonna just go all in. 3 PPCX. Let's see, I already have... I could put a flamer on here. I could not put a flamer on here. Well, that's unfortunate. 0.5? I also don't want to get rid of heat sinks, but... You know what? There we go. Gonna customize the Awesome. We will be broke in a few days, but I think I can actually fix this situation. Especially since... Let's see. I could sell... Sell some of these. Yeah, I could sell chem laser stuff. We have a crap ton of heat sinks that I can sell off. I'll bring us down to 30. Let's see, 12 SRM ammo. Get some of these out of here. Some of these. I really don't need any of these melee weapons. have here? Sell some of this stuff off. And we're good. Okay, now our next mission should be able to help us pay as well. Alright. Commander, I've reviewed your message from Marshal Davian. I understand the urgency of your mission, but to be completely honest, the Fusiliers are in no shape to help you out. Most of our unit died when McCarran's armored cavalry ambushed us. We've barely kept ourselves alive this past month by salvaging remains as we find them. We aren't in any shape to help out in a straight-up fight, let alone track down an enemy spy network on a hostile world. But not everything is hopeless. You see, we still believe that there may still be at least one other pocket of Fusiliers out there. Ones that are said to have attacked Comstar's HPG. We've been hoping that they would respond to our SOS, but with all this damn long-range comms jamming, it's next to impossible to get a signal out. I'm actually amazed that you were able to pick it up. Probably because your dropship communications gear is much more powerful than your average mechs. That actually gives me an idea. If I can give you the transponder codes to our mechs and vehicles used in the field, you should be able to track down those responsible for the HPG attack by using those sensors on your Leopard. I don't know what got into their heads to be dumb enough to attack one of Comstar's HPGs, but if they're still alive, we all stand a much better chance of surviving this if we all work together. Safety in numbers and all that. If you help us out here, I promise that we'll do our best to support you in completing your mission. I wouldn't worry about those codebooks going anywhere. With the system's HPG down and all commercial dropships grounded, they won't be able to get those codes off-world even if they wanted to. Okay. So I guess we continue. Give me money and give me a bunch of salvage. There we go. No, we need at least 295 worth of tonnage. Oh god, this is going to be so rough. So, I'm going to go down the timeline real quick. At least until a lot of our refits are done. Let's see. Those are good now. Where's the catapult? Catapult still has some... Catapult's still being worked on. So, we'll do that. And then do the Black Knight refit. There we go. And now it's 5 days till mission starts, so let's get some mechs queued up. Okay, well... I still need to replace these. God dang it. That sucks so much. That sucks so much. I guess medium laser? And I don't have another PPCX I can get, do I? No, just regular PPC. That's fine. Whatever. Now we begin the work of refitting. And this mission will be able to allow us to recoup some of that loss, so that's something, I guess. Let's see. I guess I'll take the Battle Master. Irvin will be in Whirlwind. Footman can be in... I don't really trust him with the other Black Knight, but I'm going to give Footman a bit of a break. And instead, let's take... Miastos Dabiorn? Oh my god. Sir, you have awful laser and missile skill. Think we're gonna leave you on the ship all the time. Or fire you. We'll see. You know what, I'll take Perez. And stick him in the catapult. That seems reasonable. Alright, I can't tell if... No, the cataphract isn't ready yet. That sucks. Let's see, 305... We're over tonnage, but I don't care. Let's see, this one has a little bit of everything, so Garland, you'd better live up to your frickin' stat block there. So, he's flying the Zeus. Alright. I do not care for a little over tonnage. I'd rather assure victory. Alright. Let's see. Got the whirlwind there. We've got...
Reactor online. Sensors
Dang, hang on.
online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last
Here we go.
location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. After they all went rogue, be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Tangos in sensor range. Enemy destroyed.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Well, I can't really reach anything from here, and the PPC is bound to 4, so... This is what happens when I don't set my weapon groups. Oh well.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell
God.
are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret.
Okay, well...
Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die.
Take him out.
Sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you. I don't have any plans on dying today, but I
Get him.
do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Acquired.
Burn that
Okay.
target down.
Take that one down. Well, I don't think we have any Fusiliers here, boys. I think most, if not all of them, are kind of on the dead side. Okay. I'm so glad the machine gun doesn't use up heat.
Acquired.
We have your target, Commander.
There you go. Start attacking. I need to get a bit closer. Okay, take out the missiles. Take them out.
Priority target received.
Nice.
You don't even realize you are nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game.
New target. Marauder.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
Too many friendlies in range. There we go.
Destroyed.
Tango down.
Tango down. There's a dead enemy there. Good. Well, did we get them all, or are there more lurking around somewhere?
Didn't you know? Your first friend sent you here to die.
Okay.
Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
Alright. It's official. We're in an action movie, and I love it. Hey, Hoi Lepa, what's up, dude? We are currently flying battle mechs, and we're kicking ass and taking names. We're trying to. Alright. Where are the rest of the enemy mechs? Oh, there's one. There's two. Okay. Get him. That's right. Die for me. Alright. Take that one out. Crap. Shut down. Oh, God. Okay, I'm getting beat up. I need to move. Okay, smacked into that one.
That's a fairly active imagination you have there. The Confederation's ambassador to New Service
Get him.
kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood.
Charger.
Classic Savion was a patriot to the entire Federated sons that died at the hands of a madman.
Go. Take out that one. Now focusing on the awesome. Dang. Well, that sucks. Oh wait, that's another charger. Just take out the charger. I need to let my heat come back down a little bit before I can contribute to the fight again.
Structure failure. Lost a component.
Nice.
My kill is about to go crit.
Nice. Now take out the Griffin. All of us fighting together, we should be able to take out one medium. Come on. There we go. Now the Shadow Hawk. Come on, we can get him. Your life is in director cut of a Michael Bay. Fair enough. Okay.
I'm showing no more targets on our scopes.
There we go.
Looks like they're all down.
Good.
Well,
Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
fair enough. Well, there goes one of the support vehicles. And it looks like we're actually doing pretty alright. Okay. Oh hey, I can actually collect this Griffin for my mission. That's awesome. And I get a PPCX out of this? Nice. And a better medium laser, okay. We're doing really good now. I think we're doing fantastic. Let's see, I'm going to hand in the job reward for the Griffin mech. There you go. Turned that one in, that was pretty easy. Kill 3 crabs, kill 4 manticore units. I'll take that. I don't know when I'm going to run into a crab unit, but... Oh, I can't take it anyway. That's fine. Let's see, black market. Do they have any machine gun? Yes, but none of the level I need, so I don't care. There we go. Let's see, mission briefing. Sorry, Commander, sorry for my emotions getting the best of me out there, but whoever that smug son of a bitch on the comms was, he definitely knew all the right buttons to press to piss me off. My mood's greatly improved after I've been told we were able to pry him out of his mech alive, and we got lucky and he fell unconscious during the battle. We weren't so lucky with his co-conspirators, though. Many of them killed themselves before they could be taken into custody. We got a handful of them, but not as many as I would have liked to capture. Whoever they are, they definitely have top-grade intelligence training. Could be Masquerova or Death Commandos, but honestly, there are some huge holes in that theory. They wanted to trap us here and attacked the HPG to frame House Davian in the eyes of Comstar. While the broad strokes make sense, other major details don't. They never once called for McCarrans to reinforce them. They have no forms of IDs. They don't act like any Capellan I've ever seen, and most of all, they know things that no Capellan intelligence officer would ever divulge to us. If I'm being honest, the whole lot of them gives me the creeps. We put all the survivors under the enhanced interrogation and came up with 0 answers as to who they are, why they destroy the HPG. But plenty of seemingly random bits of information regarding Yorinaga Kurita, a Liao counteroffensive, and plans for a raid against the New Avalon NAIS campus, and other things that were clearly too implausible to be true. Among the random bits of information they did divulge was the location of all Masquerova facilities on Sarna and the confirmation that they did receive a priority message from Tigress months ago. They claim it's been buried in a sea of other reports that have been flooding into their offices since the fall of Tikhonov. These must be your lost codebooks, Commander. If it's true, then the Masquerova do have it, but they don't yet know the value of the content they possess. Although we didn't find any additional Fusiliers, Commander Shepard, a man who rescued the universe 3 times and still nobody knows his first name. That's right. Man, I miss Mass Effect. One day I'll play it on the channel, because I think that'd be cool. These must be your lost codebooks, Commander. If true, then the Masquerova do have it, but don't yet know the value of the content they possess. Although we didn't find any additional Fusilier survivors, a deal's a deal, Commander. I'll spare what I can to assist you in a raid against the identified Masquerova headquarters. It won't be much, but with this new intel, it should hopefully be enough for you to get your job done. I hope so too. Because we need to do a full repair. Never played the 3rd entry. It was dumb. It was really dumb. It ended the story in kind of a stupid way. And it definitely could have been better, but I mean, as a video game, it was good. As anything else, it was kind of bad. Alright, continue. Pay me and give me a bunch of salvage. Oh Jesus, 300 tonnage limit. Mission starts in 40 days. Oh God. Well, I would very much like to refit all of my battle mechs before that happens. Because otherwise that would be awful. Alright. Let's see, battle mechs. The Cataphract has all of its weapons ready. I Are there any mechs that have broken weapons that I know I'm going to probably take? The answer to that, of course, is no, so... Okay, we're going to have to bring out the heavy guns for this one. And I would like to have the Zeus, and I wish I had the Battle Master for this next mission, but... sadly, that is untenable. So... back to the timeline for the Zeus refit. Well, the ending was so bad that fans did actually make a theory about it to understand it. Now the theory is a fan canon, the indoctrination theory. I know that people made fan theories about it. It's just that I just think if you need to make a fan theory about a game, that just tells you how dookie the writing is. And I'm sorry, but even a fan theory doesn't fix it, doesn't fix the fact that it was bad. Alright, let's see. Not a whole lot that's good. I guess I could put on SRM 6 with Artemis, and then just stick SRM Artemis ammo on here. And the rest of it will be heat sinks. That's what's going to happen to the Zeus right now. Frick it. More SRM Artemis ammo. Okay, start work. That sucks. Okay. So I'm not going to have the Battle Master or the Zeus ready before the next mission starts. It's a good theory, but it doesn't fix the fact that the writing in the game itself is bad. If that makes sense. Like, yes, it's good, but it's also dumb. It's still dumb. Let's see. Right. First and foremost, who's the best with energy right now? Garland, congratulations, you're flying in Bite Night. Let's see, we need someone good with ballistics, so we'll probably stick him in one of the Warhammers. Yes, you will be in a Warhammer. Congratulations, you're flying this now. Captain Perez is good with missiles. Sadly, all of my best mechs don't really have missiles, so catapult. And I will take the awesome. Actually, you know what we could do? I'll knock Perez off the roster for now. Put Leon in. And now we're exactly at tonnage. We are exactly at tonnage. Okay, we have an awesome and 3 heavy mechs. Sounds good. I am now going to save because I don't really want to trust this to fate. Because, my god. We've been through some crap so far. We lost a pilot. And all of our mechs just keep breaking. So, here we go. Gonna wait. We have all of the firepower required. Let's see how well this goes.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Meskarovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital
Okay.
city of Sarna from our captured
This is
imposters.
really tight
If your
quarters.
stolen code books were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the code books
night
would not
vision
have been able
on.
to make it off planet, even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the code books once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next
Oh my
move.
god,
So I'll leave
what
the
was
rest of this
that?
up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander. So let's get the job done.
Okay, so the cool thing about my awesome right now is that it's basically a rapid fire energy shotgun, and I'm very happy about that. It's the least practical battle mech I've ever fielded, but god, does it feel good. I'm already feeling my mood elevate just by being on stream and being here with everybody, so... God dang. That's so dumb, but I love it. It's literally just a frickin' barf. It's literally energy barf. Alright, take that one out for me, please.
Targets. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
Well, there we go. The least practical mech you had in a game was a rifleman with 2 LB-10X.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander.
Impractical, yes. But was it fun? That's what I have to ask you, Hoilepa. Was it fun? God. This battle mech is so ridiculous. I love it. No one better destroy my PPCXs or I'm gonna be so upset. I lovingly called the cheese maker. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, I see that mech. I see it. It needs to die. It needs to die immediately. Oh my god, back off. Eat boomstick. There we go. I can't keep alphaing the boomstick. This is a very bad idea, but let's go. Okay, I need to focus on the mission objectives, otherwise we're screwed. God. Let me just keep blasting the stupid boomstick mech. Alright. Get stepped on. Okay. Alright. Well. They're trying to destroy all of their stuff. I will happily oblige them in the destruction of their stuff. Let's see, boomstick deployed. I see an assault mech coming and I don't like it. Okay. Now we need to get out of here.
We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil
Here we go.
site.
Lancers with me. Okay. There's an assault mech blocking our exit, so we're gonna have to take that out before I call it quits on this mission. I'm actually not gonna stop streaming, but you know what I mean. Okay, where is it? You can't hide it from me. I know it's over here somewhere. Oh look, another awesome. Let's go say hi. There we go. Get wrecked. Boomstick. You know what? That's what I'm gonna call this mech. I'm gonna call it Boomstick. Oh, beautifully done. Aw. I could have gotten another awesome. Oh well. It's fine. Dang, okay, this was a hero fire starter? Jesus. Well, I do want these double heat sinks. Yes, indeed I do. You know what? I don't especially care about the rest, so... There. The new adventures of Boomstick and Cheesemaker. They can't aim, but they hit always. You know what? I would watch this. I would watch this show. It sounds incredible. Alright, let's see. Begin the repairs. And I'm actually going to pawn this Jenner off. There we go. It sounds so stupid it could be good. Let's see. Congratulations on completing your mission, Commander. My commandos reported that the second the Maskarova saw infantry investigating their destroyed sites, they initiated protocols to destroy everything. Rather than see Confederation secrets fall into our hands, we were able to capture a handful of random data drives for good measure, but I doubt there's anything of immediate value to us on them. Although your mission for Marshal Davian is now complete, I'm afraid that you're still trapped on Sarna just like the rest of us. Liao forces still maintain air superiority and will destroy your dropship if you attempt to leave the system. Just as they destroyed all of ours. But not all hope is lost. While we captured a scouting patrol from the local militia, we were able to tap into McCarran's comms systems. While we know that they will change the transmission codes the second they realize one of their patrols are missing, we've learned that McCarran is squarely focused on destroying the remnants of the Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles, the Syrtis Fusiliers mercenary support battalions for the Sarna campaign. They're still alive and have been causing the Big Mac nothing but problems for months now. We've used your Leopard's sensors to pinpoint their position through their assigned transponder codes. And we verified that they're still alive and moving, although they are too far for us to make radio contact through all this electromagnetic jamming. This is the best news we've received since you all arrived to help us. Commander, we'll need you to make initial contact with them. At this moment, their reported location is too far away for any of our Fusiliers to make without abandoning our wounded and prisoners. I'll prep everyone for transport and begin to slowly migrate our surviving personnel in their general direction. Your forces can fly ahead in your dropship and make initial contact with their forces and plan a rendezvous point for us. The mercenaries have been moving their forces repeatedly, trying to stay one step ahead of McCarran's armored cavalry. Judging by their movements, it appears that they are migrating towards the ruins of a derelict warship located deep in northern Jacarlos. This will be the most ideal spot for you to make contact with them. This might be the last time we see each other, Commander, so before you go, I just want to say thanks for everything. You've given all the remaining Fusiliers hope that we'll make it out of all of this, one way or another. Well, I'm glad that you have a lot of hope, because All of my good mechs are kind of in the shop right now, and they're going to need some time. But let's see what you got. Let's see, I'll take a big C-bill payout. And of course I need 10 more tons. Let's see. Timeline. Oh, I can get all my mechs ready before the mission starts. Okay, good. I was going to be a little worried if I didn't at least have some form of good mech backup. The other idea you had was the pusher, a rifleman with 2 LB2X and 2 LBX5. Okay. That sounds silly, and I like it. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. Alright. Oh god, of course the machine guns are broken. Alright. Well, I do have some fairly good machine guns that we can slap on here. And good. We can actually complete that before the mission starts. So, timeline. Refit the Battlemaster. Only goal was to make others fall, not to make damage. Okay. That's funny. Alright. Let's see, do we have any broken weapons on anything else? The answer to that question is no. Okay, we're doing fine. So, I have a thought about all of this. I think Freeman needs to be in the... No, I think Garland needs to be in the awesome. Let's see, this Battlemaster can be flown by Freeman. Stability is not funny in the tabletop game. I think it's funny. Let's see. You know what? I can put... I find myself in a difficult position right now. Let's see. Because he's better with ballistics. You know what? I will put him... I'll put him in the Warhammer. Because that way he can at least leverage a little bit of all of his skills to some degree. And me, I will fly the Zeus. That puts me over tonnage, I don't care. Let's see, got 3 assault mechs ready to go. I'm now going to save. There we go. And you know what? Streaming today was absolutely the right idea. I already feel like I'm in a better mood. So, we'll wait the 16 days, and we're gonna go and stomp. Because that would be 30 times 5 stability damage if all hits neatly falls over 100 stability in general. I still think it's funny.
The greater cobras and the screaming eagles have taken refuge
Okay.
in this interior. If we want to have any chance of getting out of this mess alive, we're going to need their help.
Here we go.
They aren't in as dire straits as we are.
They probably are, let's be real here. Let's see. Prevent Westrick's squad from being wiped out. Optional. Ensure Westrick's company doesn't lose a single mech.
Amazing.
That's hard.
I never thought I would ever see one of the Alpha acted as
Yeah.
armed to the teeth with naval weapons and assault
Good for you,
dropships.
Fahad, but we are
We're
busy.
often used to rain death across entire systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes. Untold billions died
Here we
at
go.
the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early succession wars.
Okay. I don't think I can guarantee that these guys won't die, but I'll try. They very well might.
Those mechs, they're broadcasting Federated Suns IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
Yep.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Crucis Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Rihanna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd McCarran's Armored Cavalry. They've been probing our
Jesus.
defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow.
Huh.
Clear to Westrick.
I mean, I'll
Scouts
try.
across the outer perimeter. They're here. Well, okay then. Let's get to work. Brianna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
Huh.
That battle mech is marked for destruction.
Focus target has been updated.
Alright, boy.
Good kill, Commander.
Get dead.
Very critical.
I'm digging in and I'm gonna just start hammering them. Die immediately.
From the Karens appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
We'll do our best, Colonel.
Get them. Nice.
Enemy destroyed.
Got some of them. More incoming, though.
New target fired.
Focus target received.
Start moving in. We're gonna need to assist them fighting on the other side of this wreckage, so... I wish I had a supercharger right now, man. That would let me sprint a little distance away. Okay. This is gonna be very difficult because I know for a fact they're probably gonna lose a mech. The moment in Battletech where you turn your back to the enemy because your front has too much damage, right? What a predicament that is. Sometimes it's why I wish you could mount weapons backwards. As stupid as that sounds.
Hostile link detected.
Okay. Right, there we go. Managed to punch one of them hard.
New target.
We're on your target, Commander.
Now let's go get that Vindicator. Hey, these crater cobras know better than we do where to go, so we'll just follow them for now. I'll let him focus right there. Taking a lot of damage, but hopefully I softened him up a little bit. Come on. Shoot. He's dead. Good. Move on to next target. Alright, arrest movement. Nice. Just be sure to check your targets. Okay, come on, please move. I'm gonna hang back a little bit and focus my fire on that one. Next, quick draw. Next, punch back. There we go. Get him. Okay, now get this one. As long as we keep focusing fire on them and not letting them group up on one person, I think we can take them down. Nice. Alright. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. Now we just need to be on the lookout for any other enemy hostiles. And then lure them into this kill box whenever they get too close. Okay, are they coming through the ruins after us right now, or... It's a hard thing to discern, but... Let's see... I can't really see which angle they're coming from. But I know they're coming through these ruins. Yep. They are definitely coming through the ruins. Okay, which one of them are we going to be engaging with first? Don't run ahead. Centurion incoming. Alright, I'm sending my boys in first. Don't go in there. I wish I could give the other team some communication or orders, because Homie is just straight up running to his death right now. Alright, come on. Get the quick draw. You need to fall back, dude. You're gonna die. Oh my god, this guy is so dead. Stop running in there, you dummies. Come on. Dude, stay frosty. My boys are moving in, so Okay, now get the archer. This guy's gonna die if he keeps running in there. This is so stupid. Kill him. Kill him. Please. There we go. We got 4 more left to fight. And we're not really we're not in very good shape, but I guess let's see what happens, right? Alright. So, where are they coming from? Do we know? Apparently there's one more group coming in. And I have no idea from where. Oh. Here they are. Jesus, they're on us right away? That's crazy. Okay. I need to get up there. Here we go. Just trying to body block so that my allies can do some damage. Alright, take out the Vindicator. Get him. Mech is being problematic. Take it out. I barely have any weapons left. I need you guys to actually fight. Take out that last one. Bro, do you not see what we're working with here? Come on. Alright. Got him.
For now, our forces are in the clear. You have our thanks, Commander. But without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our overall chances at survival. A very strong ECM field is
only have half a mech left.
anyone at the system's jump point. We have a long shot plan to try to get a message off world. With your help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our command center and I'll share the details with you.
Nice, okay. Yeah, he may only have half a mech left, but whose fault is that? It was Westrick's fault. You should have done more. Skill issue. Alright. Got another big chunk. I really don't want anything from here. I'll take the PPCX because it's a PPCX, but what else we got here? A lot of single heat sinks. You know what? I never seem to have enough medium lasers, so I'm gonna go ahead and just loot all of the medium lasers. Okay. Commander, it's great to see you again. I only wish we were meeting under better circumstances. You have my thanks for keeping us in good enough shape to see tomorrow. While I can't spare too much equipment, I do have a mech warrior that's been disposed of their mech in recent fighting. If you have a mech for them, they'll serve you well. I'll send them over to your dropship. Let's catch up over a drink in my tent. I'm curious to know why the hell you're even on this rock in the first place. Mila Serena? Holy crap, she's actually really good. Okay. Let's see, kill 6 Locust mechs. I'll turn that one in. Mech Hunter. New upgrade, faster projectiles. More propellant charges give greater range and velocity to ballistic projectiles. Nice. Alright. Can I take on another Cantina job? Collect 2 Wolfhound mechs. No. Kill 3 crabs. I guess I could take that one in case I run into a crab mech at some point. Alright. Time to repair everything. Because I have a feeling that our situation's going to be a little bit screwed when we actually get destroyed weapons. Yeah, of course. They destroy my freaking weapons. Alright, whatever. Where are we at with everything else? Not bad, as it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And then we're going to keep going. Because I still have time. Let's see, mission briefing. That sure is some story you got there, Commander. While I'm glad to hear that Captain Damu was able to rally a number of survivors from the Fusiliers ranks, you won't find much sympathy for their plight among my men after what Hearthstone pulled. You see, things went sideways for us the second we arrived in system. After they heard Maximilian Liao killed their beloved Duke, General Hearthstone ordered the 5th Certus Fusiliers to charge ahead of our invasion flotilla on a high-G burn that jumped the gun on the agreed-upon invasion schedule. They beat us to the planet's surface by 2 days, hoping to satisfy their lust for revenge. All they did was walk face first into a trap that doomed them all. I could still hear the screams as they broadcast to us in vain hope that we would save them while we were still over a day away from reaching the planet. The Screaming Eagles and I decided that, despite the incompetence of Hearthstone and the Fusiliers, we could not deviate from our contracted invasion plan. If we packed it up and left for home, we might have lived, but we would never be able to find the MRB back to work again. We came to the joint decision that we would drop in system, fight out McCarran's armored cavalry in a protracted guerrilla war, and attempt to get a message off system requesting reinforcements from the armed forces of the Federated Suns. Little did we know that the Capellans had some kind of jamming field that disrupts long-range communications planet-wide. Those bastards kept their jammers off so we could listen to the Fusiliers plead for their lives on our approach in, only to flip the switch and jam our comms the second we hit atmosphere. We've been trying to figure out a way out to get a message to the jump point ever since. Commander, we've spent months scouting out the facilities that the Capellans use to disrupt long-range communications on planet, but with our numbers, we've always determined that assaulting one was too high risk. With you here, we may just be able to pull it off. We know the Capellans are gunning for us, so if we pull the Big Mac's attention away from a number of their regional jamming arrays, we should be able to thin their defenses enough to where you can perform a targeted strike and bring those jammers down. It'll be just like Galahad. We'll draw them away. You see that the mission gets done. I'll be straight with you, Commander. The mission is critical to us... I'll be straight with you, Commander. The mission is critical to us being able to get a message out of the system. I don't know how much longer any of us can last down here, but if you give us a month or so, we can plan for an assault on these jamming facilities. So take your time to prepare your forces, be ready for anything. We may have a need to deploy in consecutive missions depending on how McCarran's reacts to their jammers being destroyed. So make sure you complete as many repairs and refits as possible before we execute this mission. Godspeed, my friend. We'll see you on the other side. Man, that girl is hot. I mean, hot in the relay. Hot where she eats corn and shits popcorn hot. Just random bullshit. Fair enough, Lepa. God dang. Alright, let's continue. Alright. I love how I can still negotiate even though this is very much like a... Even though this is very much like a desperate survival situation. Yes, I confirm that this is indeed the negotiations I would like. We need to repair all of our battle mechs, which is happening. Timeline. Awesome. As it happens, most of my battle mechs do not require a lot of time. for refit. So... Okay. Okay, I still can't look at the loadout yet. Okay, I see. The Zeus isn't going to be ready by mission start. That sucks. Okay. What mechs are on the market? I get a feeling I'm going to need another battle mech to do this. You know? Cyclops looking pretty good right now. Ooh, hold on. There's a stalker here. I like this. Oh my god. I love the stalker. I'm buying it. This is my stalker now. Stalker is my third favorite battle mech. Abso-frickin-lutely, I'm taking it. Alright. Do I have any... Okay, that kind of makes my evening a little bit. That I have a stalker now. Hell yeah. I have an awesome and a stalker. Now I just need one more awesome and a Highlander, and I have my Dream Lance. Okay, things are coming up bite. I love this. Let's see. I will absolutely save. Because that just makes me so happy. That I have a stalker now. Let's go. Okay. I don't care about the Zeus right now. And also I want to see what that new pilot is all about. So... let's see. We have Mila Serena. I mean, she'll be good with energy weapons eventually. She's quite good at energy weapons, actually. You know what? I think she is actually an upgrade from Garland. Let me just check Garland real quick. Yeah, mildly. Right off the bat. Okay. I like her. She's cool. And since she seems to be good with what appears to be energy weapons and ballistics and missiles, I think she'll be a perfect fit for my brand new stalker. So Mila, welcome to the team. You are now on a stalker duty. You're on awesome duty, because energy weapons. And you know what? We'll put you on Battlemaster duty. I can think of no finer a man to pilot this. Now I need something for me. The rest of them are just a bunch of heavies, though. So... I'll go in my Black Knight, it's fine. Over tonnage. Can I refit my Bite Knight to have a PPCX in the meantime? Because if I can, that would be pretty dope. Okay. Begin the work. Can be concluded before mission start. Okay, good. So, let's look at the timeline, go to the next event. Mission starts now. Okay. We did a lot of stuff there, so I'm going to save again, because I'm paranoid. And I'm going to make this the last mission we do for the night before I have to go to bed. This was a good idea. I'm really glad that I streamed tonight. I was in really kind of a bad place when I started out, and I feel much more cheered up now, especially since I got a Dream Lance in the making. I just need one more awesome, and I need a Highlander to fill the ranks. Alright, let's go. 2 awesomes, a Stalker, and a Highlander. That's my Dream Lance. And I'm almost there. Just need one more awesome and a Highlander.
The Creator Cobras have provided us with the location of a series of powerful ECM arrays
Okay, here we go.
that have been disrupting long-range comms across the entire Sorna system. If we destroy
Jesus, I have a whole assault lance. This is gonna be ridiculous looking. Well, 1 heavy and 3 assaults.
Destroy these ECM arrays in order to have any hope of getting a message off-world. If
That's
we don't
right.
succeed, well, we'll all most likely die here, Commander.
Oh, lovely. No pressure at all for the likes of us.
Shut up, Fahad, you suck. Why 2 awesomes? Because they're awesome. That's why. Okay, no, the real answer is that I had an entire assault lance that I made once for tabletop. That was 2 awesomes, a Stalker, and a Highlander.
Even with the Creator Cobras and Screaming Eagles, we need reinforcements. And with the system's HPG down,
So, yeah.
the only way that we can ever hope of getting them is if we get a message back to them.
It's literally just based off of a former assault lance that I had made back in the day. And, it never saw any play because no one here plays Battletech at all. So, unfortunately, I never got to use the lance, but I loved it and I painted the minis. The commando is so dead. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. There's a rifleman here, guys. Take it out. Okay, I have to focus on the mission objective. You guys need to be the ones to take out that enemy. Gonna crack this base open. There we go.
That was a transmission on the AFFC's command line. The first one since we've arrived at Sorna. I can't make out anything in it, but destroying the other ECM towers might allow us to hear the broadcast. Keep it up.
Nice. My lance is killing like crazy people. Alright. Things are turning up good now. And I feel awesome. Wait. Please take that thing out. Thank you. And don't bother shooting at that tank. I've already stood on it. Dang, okay. Alright, here we go. This Grand Dragon is having a very bad day. No! I had a medium laser destroyed, that sucks. Oh well. At least it's not the PPCX. Because PPCX is very, very good. As long as I don't get that one destroyed again, I think I'll be alright. There we go.
Damn it! Commander, the ECM disruption is weakening, but the Terran is encircling our forces while you're attacking the ECM installations. We don't have the numbers to fight through them. We need those towers destroyed so we can find a gap in their lines. We fought
Don't
too
worry.
long and too hard for this to be our end.
Don't worry, I'm working on it.
Target received. Engaging.
Alright, Blackjack incoming. Kill him. There we go. Nice. He is very dead. Glad to hear it. Now actually do it. Because otherwise I'm probably screwed. Okay.
The message is getting clearer, but we still can't make out any discernible information. We need to destroy those remaining ECM towers.
Come on. You guys engage that one.
Projections are not good. The only way we can break through McCarran's forces is if we abandon our wounded. That is not something I'm willing to do. We're preparing to make our last stand. Finish the mission, Commander. Then get as far away from us as possible. Regroup with Captain Damu. Get a message back to Davian Command. Survive.
Dang, dude.
I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's okay. It's the part of the job that all of us mercenaries must accept at some point. Today, it's just my time.
Well, that sucks. Guy was a bro. Alright, boys, I need that cataphract dead. To be honest, you think Bitey is a robot, you should be well screwed. Why do you say that? Why do you say that, man? You don't got the faith. Dang, okay, this Jenner is being annoying. You need to die. Jenner is being really, really obnoxious. There we go. Of course they destroy my PPCX again. God dang it. Okay. Destroyed another ECM tower. Because a robot with loose screws is in bad maintenance. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, take that one down. Get him. And which one's the closest one next? That base there. I don't like that my PPCX is destroyed again. That sucks. But we have a mission to complete, and our homeboys made a big sacrifice for us to keep going, so how much you willing to bet that we're going to be in a situation where we're going to have to fight a last lance, and that last lance is going to be stupidly difficult? I'm probably not going to win that engagement, but methinks it would be amusing to at least witness. And if I have to, I'll start them. If I have to, I'll start over, but okay. Next target. Yep. You're gonna have to kill him for me now, guys, because my firepower is neutered a little bit. I'm gonna have to focus on objective. Sheesh, okay. Come on. My lance is badass enough, I think they can pull it off. I'm gonna focus on the objective. Good, got that one dead. Are they taking the Orion out, or are they just running around it in circles. I can't proceed without them. Irvin, I swear to God, what have you done? Fine, I'll draw fire away from you. Hey, quit shooting at my team. You. Dork. Get dead. Come on, kill the thing. Sheesh. Okay. Fall on me. Alright. We have a little ways to traverse, but I'm going to be using the terrain to my advantage now. Seeing as how there's a lot going on here. And I'm really sad that I lost most of my equipment early on. I would have really loved to have the PPCX in this situation. Okay. Falling in on me, please. Alright. And here we go. The last point on the objective list. I really hope there aren't more battle mechs over here. But knowing my luck, there probably will be. So I'm going to arrest movement for a moment, wait for my team to catch up, and then I'll move in. Okay. Gonna wait till they fall in. But for everyone who's still here, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It means a lot. It really does. And I didn't think it was a good idea for me to go live today. Just to get out of my own head for a moment. Be a mech warrior. Well, thanks for showing up, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Last push. Last push. There's an assassin hitting me. Okay, we did it. Okay, good.
Please respond. Again, this is Arden Sortek. Colonel Sortek, this is Colonel Richard Westrick with the Crater Cobras.
Oh, hey, he's still alive.
To hear your voice. The Crater Cobras and the screaming
Look at that.
down 50 clicks east
Homeboy's still alive.
along the coast. We estimate that the Big Mac will have us completely surrounded in 3 hours. Transmitting exact coordinates now. Coordinates received. We're preparing an orbital mech drop to reinforce your position. Hold fast, Colonel. Help is here.
This is Captain
Nice.
Alana Damu with the survivors of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. We don't
Here
have
we
much
go.
left, but we are moving to assist. ETA 2 hours.
Looks like our salvation is here, Commander. I've marked a new exfil site on your map. Let's get out of here and join the others.
That's right. Alright. Here's hoping, because we're looking a little rough, but I think we can actually make it. I doubt there's any more enemies en route. We do have to fix up the Battle Master, and we do have to fix up my Black Knight, and stick another PPCX on it. Here we go. Go, go. Go, Gadget, go! Go Power Rangers. Oh god, these missions would be so much easier if I was piloting a Megazord. But then it wouldn't be real robot anymore, it would be super robot. Okay. I can actually pick up an assassin for this mission, okay. Fair enough. There's nothing really here else that I want, but I guess I'll take some. There we go. That works. To be honest, a Megazord and Battletech would even for them be strange. I know. Since they pretty much already have every other kind of mech available. Okay, first and foremost. Repair everything. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need my good mechs for the upcoming missions. Okay. Commander, Captain Damu, we're about to engage in the fight of our lives. The Capellans must know that if they can't wipe us out before the Heavy Guards touch down on Sarna, it's over for them. Their only hope of maintaining control of the planet will be to utterly destroy our forces so that when Colonel Sortek touches down, they'll have the numbers to fight him back. We've all gone through too much just to lose everything at the end. We need to muster whatever strength we have left and hold the line until Colonel Sortek relieves us. Gather your best mechs, equipment and mech warriors, and meet my Crater Cobras at the following locations. Prepare to give the Big Mac everything you've got. We did not go through 6 months of hell just to die on the day that reinforcements arrive. The only thing left to do is hold the line. We do that, we will live to see tomorrow. Oh Jesus, 350 tonnage limit. Yeah, you better pay me a lot for this, dude. But you would love to see Transformers in Battletech? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. Be kind of weird, but... Oh, shit. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is gonna suck. All of my good mechs are in the shop. Frick. You know what, just for humor's sake, I want to see just how bad this is going to be without my Ace Lance. I'm going to try and equip things as well as I can. I do not foresee this going well, though. Wait, I also wanted to pawn the Assassin because I don't really want it. Sworn enemy for House Liao. That checks. That tracks. Okay, so for Freeman, he's gonna have to be on. Let's see, the mechs that I need to take are gonna have to be both my Warhammers. Both my Warhammers. I'm gonna need to take... You know what? I'm gonna pull something kind of weird, but... Who has best ballistic skill? Irvin, okay. I'm gonna put Irvin in badass. I'm gonna put Serena and Leon in the Warhammers. There we go. And then I'll take the other Black Knight for myself. We are grossly under tonnage, but this is probably the best team that I can muster on short notice. Oh god. Actually... You know what I could do? No. I should stick with my plan. I thought Whirlwind would be a better pick, but it has unupgraded weapons. And these guys have a lot of upgraded weaponry. Okay. I'm going to save. And I'm going to see how bad this mission's going to be just for the sake of fun. And then next time I do MW5, we'll do it for real. So, wish me luck. We are grossly under tonnage. This is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. I'm going to probably die miserably.
This is it, everyone. Colonel Sortek is on the verge of
Oh my god.
and is en route to our position. The Karens knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian heavy guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us, trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these compelling bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us. And today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths.
So does that mean we only have 2 allies for us on this mission?
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill 1 more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
Oh god.
Colonel Westwick is right about one thing. The McCarran's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Because I currently do not have the mechs that I would like to have in this particular operation. So we're going to have to just fight our little hearts out and pray it's going to be enough. Okay.
I can't target that.
We will, or we die, boy. Nice. Get him.
We'll obliterate that target and pop that blood bag inside it.
Dang, she's bloodthirsty.
6 months. McCarran and his cronies have taken 6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them. Fusiliers, make them pay.
Alright, here we go. Okay, back up, back up. He died like he lived in fear, agony, and pissed pants.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Okay, I need to be very careful. My heat isn't as good as it is in my custom Black Knight, so we cannot afford to overheat. Okay, I'm gonna go gore this one to death. Go. Take him out.
Target ID received. Engaging.
Yeesh. There we go. Beautifully done, boys. Vindicator incoming. I would really love it if that doofus over there would not run into enemy fire. I know this is going to be a epic battle, but can you not? We need as much firepower as necessary. And we don't need a dead dude. Come on, back him up. He's being an idiot. I'm taking fire from like 9 different directions. Okay, arrest movement. Systematically dismantle these guys. Ooh, this is a brutal fight.
Forces of the Federated Sons, like Davion heavy guards, have just touched down. Our worst mech drugs scatter us across a wide area. We are reforming.
Yeah, no, it would be great if you can come give us some backup.
ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little longer.
Well, I hope you can, because, yeah, we're taking a lot of fire, and we're probably dead. We just need to stall for time. He sings, only a fool after all, only a fool after all, don't put the blame on him, you're the reason why he's oh god.
We're on your target, Commander.
Alright. Just let him come into the killing field. Do not run out there. Wait, did Leon just die? Frick. If he died, that would be so bad. Oh, Jesus. Okay, another stalker. Take it out right now. PPC down. Come on, take out that stalker.
Forces of the Federated Sons, the Davion heavy guards are here to assist. It's time to take the fight to McCarran's armored.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
One last push, and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Okay. Fall back to their position. That's quite enough. Fall in with me. We are not doing this on our own. Make it a running battle backwards.
Forces of the Federated Sons, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like criminals in the woods. But now you have a chance to
Okay.
defend McCarran's armored cavalry once and for all.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Yeah.
McCarran's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Sons will want to ensure that an elite
I think Leon's dead.
is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future.
Okay.
I also imagine compassion and reason are the last things on the minds of everyone that went through the last 6 months
Got
of
him.
hell at the hands of the armored cavalry. For better or worse, we still have our orders. Let's help clear the field and see this
Okay.
battle through.
To all forces of the Federated Sons, clear the
Sheesh.
field. Sarna is ours.
Commander, I just want to say thank you. If you hadn't come to help us all those months ago,
If Freeman's
I have
dead,
no
that's
doubt
gonna
in my
suck,
mind that we
but
would have died like
I'll
the
call
rest
this
of our brothers and
victory
sisters in the
canon
past.
if we actually
We'll
ended
never
up
forget what
winning.
you did for us.
Likewise,
How did
Captain.
we win?
Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission.
Like, really, how did we do
Now let's
this?
all fall back in with the heavy guards and finally
My god.
It's been one hell of a campaign.
Oh my god. How the hell did we win this? This is so stupid, my god. Alright. Holy crap, how did we do that? I bet you Leon's dead, though, which is gonna make me really sad. Alright. That worked out better than I thought it would. Oh my god, there's so many blackjacks. You know what? I'll take one. Oh, thank God, he's not dead. This was a better turnout than I thought I would get. Okay. Oh my god. What the heck? How the hell did we win? I just want to know, how the hell did we win? There's no way that should have worked. Okay. Blackjack is a good mech. Yeah, I'm just gonna repair and keep it. Alright. Commander, I've just received your report from Arden Sortek. Bot detected. Except I allow this one, because it's actually linked to my Ko-fi. So, if people want to go give me a tip, you can do so on my Ko-fi. So that one's okay. I have allowed this one. So, Marshal Jackson Davian. Commander, I've just received your report from Arden Sortek. I cannot tell you how glad I am to hear that you made it through the Sarna campaign. When I heard of the armored cavalry ambush and the HPG being destroyed, I feared that I may have condemned you all to death. You had all of the Kestrel Lancers worried for you, and while I am sorry that I cannot be there on Sarna to debrief you in person, there's still much for me to do here on Tigress. Please accept this canned message as your formal debriefing. By the time Comstar was able to deliver this message to you, our offensive, which news feeds have taken to calling the Fourth Succession War, will be over. As I speak, Comstar is negotiating the end to all hostilities between the five great houses. When all is said and done, the Capellan Confederation will have to capitulate that it has lost over half of its former territory, most of it to be claimed by House Davian through right of conquest, but some by two former Capellan commonalities, declaring independence from the Confederation. The first to break away was the Tikhonov commonality. They were holding out hope that the Confederation would come to their aid, but after being cut off by a direct logistical route to Sian, they eventually declared independence to spare their citizens from further Davian invasions. You won't believe who leads them. Our old pal, Pavel Ridzik. After he managed to escape our forces, he fled Tikhonov. Strategic Director Ridzik retreated to Elgin, where he took control of the region, declaring himself Supreme Lord of the Tikhonov Free Republic. His reign didn't last long, as an assassin killed him back in June. The other breakaway faction is the St. Ives Commonality. Their former heir of the Confederation, Candice Liao, abandoned her father to declare the Capellans are honorable and honest people. Obviously, right? Let's see. The other breakaway faction is the St. Ives Commonality. The former heir of the Confederation, Candice Liao, abandoned her father to declare her province independent from the Confederation. I can't imagine how Maximilian Liao is taking that one. Comstar is negotiating to formally recognize these independent provinces as new nations once their leaders can charter new laws of their provisional governments. Be sure to be on the lookout for those two once all the dust settles later this year. The next item we'll need to discuss is the destruction of Sarna's HPG. After the Fusiliers destroyed the HPG, Comstar was furious with the Federated Suns, claiming us ultimately responsible for its destruction. They put the entirety of the Federated Suns under interdiction, cutting off interstellar communications and commerce between the hundreds of Federation worlds. Your report about the imposter Fusiliers captured by Captain Damu couldn't have come at a worse time. Had we known about this a month ago, we would have been able to mount a defense against Comstar's accusations, but First Prince Davian has already agreed to allow Comstar to station their own mech security forces at every HPG in the Federation to ensure that such a debacle never happens again. It's much too late to defend our role in the Sarna HPG attack now, even if we now know that we were not responsible for its destruction. The interdiction, along with the war effort, sent the Federated Sun's economy into a tailspin. Had they maintained their interdiction, Comstar would have very much bankrupted the entire Federation, which brings me to the most uncomfortable part of this debrief. Commander, the Federated Suns can no longer financially support the remainder of our contract with your unit. I'm to inform you that we are invoking our cancellation clause and releasing you from the remaining 4 months of your contract. You will be compensated for this with your agreed-upon MRB release bonus. I'm sorry our time together had to end like this, Commander, but it is completely out of my hands. The Crucis Lancers won't be escaping these budget cutbacks either. While for the time being my command will still exist on paper, for the most part most of the personnel of the 2nd Crucis Lancers have been consolidated into the 3rd Crucis Lancers under Marshal Pedrosa's command, and will continue to garrison Tigris. I currently exist to ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger to our enemies while the Federation's economy recovers from the war. But I won't let this deter me. I forged the Kestrel Lancers from nothing once. I can do it again. Although you won't be around to help me this time, Commander, I'll never forget the contributions you and your team made to keep the legend of the Kestrel Lancers alive. We'll be back, and stronger than ever, you'll see. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. God damn. Okay. And we've reached Reputation Rank 10. Your reputation across the Inner Sphere is growing. Potential employees are inquiring about your services, and new employment opportunities have become available on the star map. Oh, they paid me in credits. Or in C-bills. Sheesh. That was crazy. But I do now have the ability to take on other contracts and do other missions now. So there's that. But I also need to repair literally everything. I guess that's it. That's Legend of the Kestrel Lancers. That was cool. That was really cool. And oh my god, look at the new boundaries. The Capellan Confederation is so screwed. Oh my god. Holy crap. Alright, let's see. There's another... Oh, that's just my current location. I wonder if the mission to go get... Probably not, honestly. But I was doing a mission where I could go get... Agincourt, the archer. I don't think it matters anymore, honestly. To be perfectly real with you. Because, we have a whole contingent of just assault mechs now. Or we have the ability to field that. I'm trying to remember where it was, too. Hold on. Operation Objective Logs. Bow and Arrow Part 4. Oh no, it's still active. Okay. Well, that's cool. First, I'm going to go to Halloran, though. Okay, I can still do it. That's funny. That's really funny, okay. Wow. We literally just did that. That whole campaign. Huh. Alright. That's cool. And now we have assault mechs that we can field. I will have to do something about this Warhammer, though. Because that's really, really sad. I'm glad that... I'm kind of upset that my PPCXs are also destroyed. Some of these need some more time to be fixed. Let's see. You know what? I can just go through the timeline for right now. Until everything's done. And Leon will be done shortly. Let's see. The Warhammer is going to take another 104 days. That's so bad. They really messed us up. Alright. PPCX. I would like another one to replace it, but... somehow I don't think I'm going to find one. So let's just strip it. Put this one on. Call it good. Alright. Anyone else with damaged equipment? Yes. Alright. Well, the SRM ammo exploded, so... that's fun. I'd love to put an LRM-20 on here, but I don't think I have the required tonnage to do so. So instead I'll do LRM-5. And we'll just slap a bunch of LRM ammo onto it for sustained fighting. And maybe one more heat sink. There we go. Begin. Begin the work. Okay. So far, everything else looks good. Mostly. I still have to do something about this. So... why is it always the PPCX that ends up getting blown up? That upsets me. You know what? I can do... nah, you know what? Let's just slap another PPCX on there, and... I'll slap this medium laser on here and call it good. Because I like having my shotgun particle projector cannon. Okay. Really? The blackjack is okay? Huh. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. That's interesting. I don't have to actually do anything to the blackjack. It'll be a good... it's good to have a medium mech that can fit in when you need to go into a match with too much, or with a certain amount of tonnage. So that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay, hang on. To the star map. There is a rare mech on the market. Okay. Fair enough. Refits are done. I love to see it. Dang, we actually went through a lot tonight. I'm glad that Leon's not dead. That's a plus. Alright, dragon. I don't really want a dragon, though. This is a champion. I don't care about it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, no, we've done a lot here today. Alright, Brenson is where... let's see, Brenson is where the next part of this is meant to take place, so... I'm actually going to go ahead and check one more industrial zone, then go to Berenson or whatever it's called. And then we'll go get Agincourt after that. Because why not? Okay, what do we have here? Charger, quick draw. Okay. Well, those suck. Let's see, Northwind. Northwind has a rare mech, so maybe? Okay. I'll go ahead and just check it and see what happens. And then maybe I'll check my transmissions, I don't know. I'm now realizing that I'm in a rare Black Knight. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, it's a rare Black Knight. I don't really want any of that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, that's not something I'm looking for. Let's see. I guess I'll just check one more industrial zone. Just to see what they have. And then I'll go to Berenson, and then we'll go to... and then we'll call it. And the next stream I can do... Next stream I can do the, get Agincourt mission. Message from Arden Sortek. Okay. Commander, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to see that COC Command saw the need to cut your contract short, but I am told that it could not be helped. No one could have anticipated Comstar's interdiction or the economic crash that preceded it. Although the Federated Suns is still willing to offer you short-term localized contracts, I'm afraid that any long-term commitment is simply not on the table until our unification into the Federated Commonwealth next year. Prince Davian has asked me to relay you a message on his behalf. He asked me to commend you for your work on your good work throughout your campaign on behalf of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. The Lancers owe you a debt of gratitude for being such a reliable force throughout the 4th Succession War. Unfortunately, Commander, Hans also deemed that large amounts of your campaign for the Federated Suns are to be expunged from the official record and classified as top secret. Your inclusion on the 2nd Crucis roster, the hidden Earthworks factory that we now possess, the stolen Mio codebooks, and how close the enemy was to getting them, your mission on Sarna, and your capture of the true assailants on the Sarna HPG attack. All of these will be classified as state secrets and are never to be mentioned or talked about again. While I know it stings, this is often just the way things are for a mercenary, just like your father knew when he agreed to the Halstead Station contract. Although we aren't in a position to financially compensate you in the same way we rewarded your father for his loyalty and silence, we do have some early prototypes from the new Avalon Institute of Sciences that Hans would like to give you. Prototypes we would have never achieved had it not been for the service of both you and your father. Hans hopes these prototypes serve you well, and wants you to know that once the unification of the Federated Commonwealth is final, you have a place among us if you choose to join our cause. I hope you consider and take Hans up on that offer. The Federated Commonwealth can use all the help we can get to making a better, more peaceful inner sphere. Until then, Commander, this is goodbye. Okay. Oh! I get an LB-10X. Nice. Alright, I'll take that. Neat. That was cool. I am once again an unsung hero. Alright, Grasshopper and Shadowhawk. Don't like either of those. Let's see what's over here in Diodone. Alright, bills are paid. Fantastic. I'm sitting quite pretty with my mercenary money from the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers campaign. Cataphract Arena Supercharger. Oh my god. Huh. A rare Cataphract, eh? Cataphract VE1. Neat. I don't think I want it, but it's neat. Okay. Now time to go to Berenson. But first... we gotta fix the Warhammer. Because it is completely screwed. 2 small ballistic spots. I'm gonna do 2 burst fire ACs. Let's see, strip the machine gun ammo because we no longer need that. Let's see. I'll put that off for now. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a weird thing that I do, but I'm actually going to strip the PPC off. And what I'm going to replace it with... SRM ammo? What is this doing here? I actually don't want the SRM on the Warhammer anymore, so I'm just going to strip it off. And then, for this slot, ER large laser. Let's see. I'll equip a lot of AC2 ammo. And then on the other large energy slot, I don't actually know if I want anything there, to be real with you. Let's see, 2 burst fire AC2s, ER large laser. Is there anything there that I can put that's less... that's 2 pound... or the pounds. That's 2 tons. Let's see. There is nothing currently on the market that's 2 tons or less, it looks like. So I'll just slap on a medium laser. And I actually have room for 2 more things. Ain't that quaint. Okay. There we go. This is going to be kind of an awkward Warhammer now, but you know, I'll take awkward over non-functional. Alright, now we have everything else. I have the awesome, I have a stalker. Life's good. Let's see. Now I go to Berenson. And just for shiggles, I'll check everything out that's here. I might as well. Alright, let's see. Berenson. Let's see. Transmissions. Nothing new. Mech market. Let's see. They have nothing I want to buy. Equipment. Almost non-existent. To the point of me wanting to purchase anything. Yeah, about that. What I will do, though, is go to... I'm going to go to my awesome. And I'm going to change a few things around. Namely... I see. Single heatsink, single heatsink. Okay. For some reason, I have an inordinate amount of double heatsinks, so I'm going to go ahead and just stack them up on here. There we go. And then... let's see, I'll stack another double heatsink on there. Alright. There we go. You know what? I'll just load up on heatsinks. And you get a double heatsink, and you get a double heatsink. I know, right? There's so many heatsinks going around right now on this mech. Oh, yeah. Begin the work. That's beautiful. Now I need to... I could go here. Check the loadout. I still have 3 double heatsinks. I still have 3 double heatsinks. Guess where they're going? There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Wait, why aren't you accepting those transmissions? They add missions to the map. I just finished Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, and at some point I will be doing as many of these as I can. I also have a mission here on Berenson from a transmission that I put off for a long time. And it's the bow and arrow mission. So, I'm going to be doing that. And then... excuse me. But this is going to be a next time when I stream MechWarrior 5. So, because I have to call it for time now. Also, hello Atomizer X. How you doing? Yeah, but those aren't timed, and you can accept them immediately and play them when you pass by. I did not know that. Okay. Fair enough. I was not aware of this. Okay. In that case, then, I'll accept all the ones that are from people that I actually don't want to be in the bad graces of. Because I've already really pissed off the Draconis Combine, and I've already become sworn enemies with the Capellan Confederation. So, yeah. So now we have things to do when we stream again, when we come back to the Inner Sphere next time. But for now, I have to go to bed. Thank you, Atomizer X, for letting me know that, because I didn't know you could do that. Who is not a sworn enemy with the Capellans? That's a good question, Hoylepa. I don't know, actually. It's good to see you, Atomizer. Thank you for joining us tonight. And, yeah, this was... I'm actually really happy that I decided to stream tonight because, like I said, I was kind of in my own head all day and not doing well. But doing this kind of put me in a way better mood and made things kind of alright. So, sappiness aside, thank you all so much for joining me. I'll catch you all in the next one. And tomorrow we're going to do some more Armored Core Nexus. So look forward to that. See you all then. Bye-bye.